Willie,
Yes.
just a couple of questions.
Yeah.
When did you start all this, man?
So, spoken word poetry or defending democracy?
Activism.
Activism.
Yes.
So, I started activism on the 21st of January 2017. That was my mom's birthday. I was going into town kuchukua keki nimpeleke. So, I looked like someone wa confirm and police wakaona umse anakamkora. So they took me, wakanipeleka kwa kona fulani, wakaniwekea bunduki, wanaangalia picha fulani, wanasema ni yeye. You get? So I got agitated, nikagonga hiyo gani kaanguka. Luckily enough, kuna wasenyo walikuwa wanauza viatu hapo kando, karibu na wasenyo wanajua Nakuru penye inaitwa Family Health Options Kenya, Nakuru. So the guys wa viatu wakakama, wakashangaa ni nini, wamadhe wakakuja because it's at the market. And I realized, so I had Boni's number.
Okay.
So I knew Boni anaongeleaga watu, you get? So I texted Boni, nikamtumia video, but he saw it way later. I was really traumatized. And they say, when someone puts a gun on your head, if they don't kill you at that moment, then you live as a man who has nothing to lose. So from that point, I started talking about social justice because I was writing poems about love, good stories. They are good, but I realized there's a gap. Yeah.
Yes.
And youths are dying, and people are dying. And kwa dear Mr. President, that line was very intentional because I say, do you know the leaders of tomorrow are dying today?
Yes.
Because we are the leaders of tomorrow. What is happening right now?
Willie Oeba,
Yeah.
mentioning the piece, Mr. President.
Yeah.
And now that we are celebrating or marking
Yeah.
Democracy Week,
Yeah.
what inspired you to write that piece, man?
I thought if I ever met the president, there are things I would want to tell him, and I didn't have the chance to meet him, so I put them down on a piece of paper. I had the booth and the microphone, and I did it.
You know, listening to that piece,
Yeah.
I was kind of shivering. You know, and I asked myself, what will happen next?
Yeah.
This question goes to you.
Yeah.
What happened after releasing the piece?
The piece was pulled down on YouTube a couple of times.
Whoa.
But you know, the truth hurts before it heals. Yeah? And on Dear Mr. President, you know, normally you would say the elections are being rigged, right? Sindio? When you want to say the elections are being rigged, you'd say that. But I employed a level of artistry that is called lyricism. So I said, in Kenya, elections huwa after 10 years. In Kenya, hakuna one-term president. So technically, elections huwa after 10 years. So I bet the guys took time, labda wanaielewa saizi, hiyo Dear Mr. President. But the point got home. It was a conversation that went on for some weeks on social media. And you know, democracy and justice is a journey. It's not a destination.
Yeah.
So, as we said, the intention is to change the mind or to spark the mind that will change the world.
Okay.
So, in conversation to my spark pole, and then we will get there.
A very tricky question for you, Willie Oeba.
Yeah.
Do you believe there is democracy in this country?
Yeah. I believe there is democracy in this country. We are not where we used to be, but we have to respect we are not where we want to be.
Why do you say we are not where we have to be? It's like we have registered some milestones or something.
Yeah.
Just mention two.
We are not where we want to be, but we have to respect the fact that we are not where we used to be.
Yes.
Yeah. So early in the day, back in the years, I would not have done Dear Mr. President. Na tuko na wewe hapa tunapiga story, you get?
But iliondolewa kwa YouTube. True or false? It was pulled down.
Yeah. So I believe the steps artists wamekuwa wakimake, activism, the non-governmental agencies, shout out to Forum CAV.
Yeah.
There are steps, yeah? It will culminate to something even bigger. So that is why I said,
All right.
it is a journey. It's not a destination. Sindio? And we are getting there. Pole pole. You do your part. The actor pale does his part. The artist does his part. Luo boy, you get. So I always say, you can never have everything, nor the excuse of not having them. So do what want with what you have to get where you want. And you're not Deputy Jesus. You cannot save everyone. So find your niche and capitalize on it. Sindio? God bless you so much.
All right.
Mungu anasaidia.
All right. You can search for Willie Oyeba on YouTube.
Kabisa.
There's also another piece, Dear Deputy President. So this guy is dealing with presidents only, no ministers. Tumpigie makofi tafadhali, ladies and gentlemen. Starting us off this morning with fire is none other than Willie Oyeba.
So kabla death haijanok na struggles za life kunieka cotton, itabidi tupambane. This is where the truth lies around this, tusidanganyane. Ignorance ni kama kutumia soprano kwa address mata iko issue based. Chuo siku at my best, mode wangu hakuwa modest. Memory so clear kinita ngombe sahi natumia sana kujilisha, at least iko zero grace. So life ni combination ya failure na success. Vitu most zilikosa meaning, squeeze me ujiimpress, ndo ni smile ama na smile kujiimpress. Na dream haikuhitaji do kuinvest, kama ni capital nilihitaji at the beginning of the sentence. Mama, we made it. You had a dream, I was an engineer, now I can make a constructive sentence. Akanishow akili sio syllable sana, usistress, usidigress, kuwa mdiverse. Wape hata chorus wakidiverse. It's all about the standards, wakidai class, you still call the shots, hawezi divert. They accuse you of greatness, you didn't quit a battery, you're guilty as charged, hawezi divert. Now that you have wings to fly, speak plain English. You wanna cheat on success, then kiss me, I'm Irish. Nasema fly, ego fly. Hata makanjo mtaani wanajua no hawking. Hip hop kwa beat ya chakacha na mafans wanadai Oyeba you're still rocking. Tuna pop out design ya popcorn, hata Vatican inajua apart from John Paul someone else is popping. Jubdia Mr. President. Uliomba kura na ukapata. Sisi tulipata rais lakini hatuna uhuru. Na tuna feel useless unless tunapiga kura ama tunaenda kulipa ushuru. Kwa nchi mwananchi analipa standing charges kwa kila kitu ndio MP apate sitting allowance. Kwa nchi hakuna kazi, mayouth kila mahali inabidi wamejiandika kama floss in mawano. Dear Mr. President, do you know the leaders of tomorrow are dying today? Ni guts tu hakuna, but everyone has something to say. Manifesto hope hazina, wa mothers have resorted to pray. Dear Mr. President, na watoto wa CBC nani atawafunza hiyo A? Tumechoka. Even Rihanna doesn't want you to stay. The thieves are tied to the government of the day. Dear Mr. President, let's talk about morals. Tunaishi kwa nchi pia your deputy yako na mavice. So nani unaangalia more better leader than you? Na profile yako ya WhatsApp ni more useful than the current DP. So pesa ya kisima waliiba, and that's the damn truth. Sudden death is viewed kama spoiled votes, that's the sad truth. Hakuna food, shelter, mata clothing, that's the naked truth. Mayouth hawana fare kwenda job interview, politician weekly na kusumbua mafuta ya ndege, that's the plain truth. Life ain't easy, that's the hard truth. It's not about sagging drugs to create my wasted youth. Inchi mashefa hawezi afford ile food wana cook. Dom optician analipwa hawezi hata piga look. Kill sin to see God, atotoe thaita the ticket ya heaven and unuliwi my mook. Itakuwaje crazy tajiri ni intellectual lakini crazy maskini kwa masikio justice ni kelele. Itakuwaje una believe in me na nikicheza kimimi unashikwa na kiwewe. Itakuwaje unaninyima opportunity ya kupata kazi lakini kwa klabu unataka nipewe. Na effect ya nguvu ya thao inafika mali nduru ya mnyonge iwezi fika. Ballot box na DSTV zinafika malidisha iwezi fika. Watoto wanalala njaa ulikunywa na pesa ya kula na vizuri unajua pombe iwezi lika. Wanasiasa pia wanadanganya, si movie peke yake ni kutriki. Siku hizi ukisaidia rafiki yako pesa yako, unapoteza rafiki yako na pesa yako. Wonder why you got broken na ile hoteli unaenda ukiwa peke yako, ukiwa na manzi yako, wewe huwezi jipeleka. Unatafuta wapi mapenzi na wewe mwenyewe ulishindwa kujipenda? Jesus alibetraywa na kiss. Nyinyi mko hapa mnajichocha juu ulimpewa hug. Wajinga nyinyi.
All right. A round of applause, gentlemen. Willie Oyeba.
Yes.
Always smart and on point.
Thank you.